You Google any of your symptoms and it says cancer.
One thing people with sensitive skin should never ever do.
Over scrubbing.
Aloe, rose, turmeric.
These are like your nani's remedies.
Oh.
So old
Okay.
school these days. What is basically a sensitive skin? The problem lies within the weak barrier it has. If you have oily skin, then you can get a lot of acne.
One myth about sensitive skin you want gone forever.
That sensitive skin is weak.
Sensitive skin. It's like that one friend who overreacts to everything. A little sun, a new cream, even stress, and boom, redness, burning, or irritation. Sounds familiar? You're not alone. Hi everyone, I'm Tannaz Irani, actor, full-time mom, and let's be honest, full-time skin detective too. Welcome back to Skin Science with UV Doux, the place where beauty meets science. Every episode, we bring in a dermatologist to answer all those questions we endlessly scroll and worry about online. Today, we're diving deep into a sensitive skin. But don't worry, it doesn't have to rule your life. I've got Dr. Rashi Soni, a certified celebrity dermatologist with FCPS in dermatology, venereology, and leprosy, plus fellowship in hair transplant and facial aesthetics. She's practiced across clinics in Mumbai and Hingoli and is known for bringing skin and hair care into a single science-led conversation. Well, Doc, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me here. It's such a pleasure.
Okay, so let's start with the absolute basic question. What is sensitive skin? And is there really something like sensitive skin, or are we just using this term loosely?
It is utmost important to understand sensitive skin. It is not another marketing gimmick. It's actually a condition. But yes, it has been used very loosely that we often forget to differentiate between a true sensitive skin and there's some redness that we call a sensitive skin. So what is basically a sensitive skin? The problem lies within the weak barrier it has.
Okay.
Also, whenever people...
What do you mean by a weak barrier? What is the weak barrier?
Yeah. So whenever we have normal skin, there are multiple layers into your skincare barrier. There are 5 layers to your skin that goes deep. There are all ceramide cells that plays and they protect your skin from all UV damages, rays.
Okay.
Also a lot of triggers that can hamper your skin, that can even give you tanning. So these are all protective layers which are based into your skin. So when this barrier is lost, there are lots of things that can happen. One is redness. Then if you have oily skin, then you can get a lot of acne. If you have dry skin, the skin may actually flake. So it depends upon your skin type, that if your barrier is not well, what all can happen to you. So the barrier repair is utmost important, and it's not like if you have sensitive skin you cannot ever repair your barrier. But yes, it's not even like a one time thing ki ek baar karoge and it will happen. No.
And
You
does
have
this-
to be consistent
So
with
like
it.
suppose my teenager has like sensitive skin, all right, and initially can they have flaky skin and then have oily skin and then go into kind of
Yeah,
permutations of
correct.
this?
So
Acha.
getting to this, what a lot of people don't understand is that sensitive skin can be dry, oily and combination type 2.
Acha. And in the same person can they
Correct.
go through phases
Yes,
also?
yes.
That is also possible.
That is also possible.
Haan.
It completely depends upon weather conditions. Say suppose you are in India, Bombay now.
Haan.
It is all hot, humid.
Correct.
Here you may feel lot drier, but if you go to Kashmir or somewhere, then your skin will feel more flaky. You'll become more oily there.
Okay,
That
so-
also is a possibility. Even from summers to winters, your skin changes. For me, example, it's usually dry and it goes to oily when I enter monsoons.
Okay. So in this sensitive skin, what are the products that you completely need to avoid?
So like I said, the barrier is broken, so your skin is fragile. It needs replenishment, not a lot of layers of actives. So you have to avoid lots of over scrubbing, exfoliation. Sometimes people get after having a cup of coffee, a glass of wine, spicy food, post that. Again, if you have a lot of stress or hormonal imbalances, there are a lot of chances that stinging and burning may occur.
Yeah, that actually reacts, every skin reacts to
Yes,
stress
yes.
and hormonal changes, I find.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, for particularly like sensitive skin, where you're saying that the barriers are not there, then what are the products? Like, usually we see these reels and we hear something on the Instagram or YouTube, and then promptly the kids go out and buy it. So I need to know, as an authoritative figure, that I'm the mother of the house, that I definitely can guide them, saying that no, you should not use this product with such and such chemical in it. So which are the red flags when I read on the box or the bottle कि ये definitely नहीं use करना है?
So I'll tell you, it is very subjective. To understand that, you have to come to a dermat. Why I say this is, everyone's skin type and triggers are different. See, suppose I am allergic to sun.
हाँ.
You might be allergic to spicy food.
Correct.
Someone else might be allergic to coffee. We don't know that unless until we examine and take proper history. Then only we'll come to know. All these products we see on Instagram, the best selling ones, vitamin C, niacinamide, all those things. And if we apply it directly on the sensitive skin, done.
You're in trouble.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is a warning to all you moms and self-certified dermatologists who sit at home because you're just Instagram certified. Please do not do this. Please go to a certified dermatologist, because everyone's skin is so different, and in fact in the same family all the kids' skins are also different, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes.
And especially a boy who's going through puberty, and a girl who's going through, when she's getting mature.
Yes,
isn't it?
lots of hormonal changes, lots of stressors, lots of lifestyle modification that are needed. Say, suppose because you've spoken about puberty, lots of estrogen and progesterone they play, and that is the commonest reason wherein you get acne or the pimples, because in the pubertal age, that's where your hormones are playing their games.
Yes.
And then how would you control hormones if you are, or acne, if you're using the products which are just meant for dry skin?
Correct.
It will never happen. You have to use products used for oily skin. Now you combine this when you have sensitive but oily skin.
हाँ.
Then
अच्छा, तो
what?
ये भी deadly combination है.
Exactly.
This is like really,
exactly. So
which
you
we
should
don't think
know,
about.
Correct. You should know your ingredients properly. You should know your skin type properly. And it's been so easy. Every dermat is accessible. Just go
Correct.
to them, talk to them, tell your concerns, and they will guide you better of what to do. And don't just follow the trends blindly.
Of course, of
That's
course.
there.
In fact, that's more detrimental,
Yeah.
I feel, when you follow the trends, because actually you're going through a different phase in your life,
Correct.
and the trends are going through their own
Yeah.
phases. The twain shall never meet. I mean, it's not necessary that they should
that's
meet,
true, That's true.
Yeah. So now suppose if I'm guiding somebody at home also, I can, through this podcast, what would you definitely tell them to avoid
Okay.
for sensitive skin?
I would ask them to avoid lots of actives, to keep it very bare minimum.
Okay.
Just because it's trending or you like the packaging, don't just put it on your face.
Huh.
You do a patch test first. That's the best thing to do. You can do a patch test here or just here.
Huh.
Just apply it overnight and keep and see. If you're not getting any reactions the other day, you're free to use it. It saves a lot of time also.
Yes. So do you think that when you're choosing a product, you should go for something more herbal because you're repairing the skin, like you kind of informed us?
No, it's not all herbal or all natural things are harmless. It doesn't happen that way. Say, for example, poison ivy, it's the most natural plant, but it causes allergy and reaction to almost everyone on this planet. And the reactions are so bad, they last for more than 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So how's it natural? You have to see what is suiting you. If the natural ingredients are suiting you, or something which is made that is suiting you, and you have to pick accordingly.
Okay, so now a very important question, because we mothers can go on and on telling our kids what they should do, what they shouldn't do. But हमारी कोई सुनता है? Never. Okay, घर की मुर्गी दाल बराबर. But when they hear it from a doctor or a dermatologist, then they're bound to listen. All right. So I want to particularly show this section to my kids. What should their morning or evening routine look like? Especially for teenagers, because that's when actually their skin starts speaking to them. and they start recognizing like, oh mom, I've got this, what should I do? Then the first thing they do is go on Instagram and then pile you and dose you down with all those little reels that they see, right? And most of them are foreign reels. That climate is different, their khorak is different, matlab what they eat is different.
The genes are different.
The genes are different, exactly. So how do you explain to a normal Indian family, a teenager, that listen, honey, this is where you're born, this is your climate, this is your weather condition, this is your skin type, this is what your DNA is made of. So what should your morning routine look like?
So firstly, it's very, very difficult to explain because of all these beauty filters and
Yeah, I
Instagram they have been coming up.
Yes.
It's just ruining everyone's mentality. I have dozens of patients coming in daily and wanting to have Korean skin. How would that happen?
Yeah.
Look at your genetics, look at your hot weather, look at the humidity that is around. You're not born with the glass skin. No matter how many of the products you apply, it is just going to be temporary because it's not within you. And the second thing is,
oh, that's a
when
very lovely point you made. It's not within you.
It's not within you.
Yeah, because we forget that the skin is just what is inside is going to come out.
That's true.
That's so true. It's not within you.
So similarly, how would we have it? Even if we apply layers of products, for Indian skin to have Korean skin, we have to apply layers of products. With this hot, humid weather, we are going to break out the next day.
Correct.
Lots of purgings, lots of comedone, lots of acne, and then we are treating them for another month. Does it make sense?
Not at all.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So whenever you're consuming any data online, Instagram, YouTube, you have to be familiar with the conditions and with the climate. Also, you have to know what to take, what not to take. Knowledge is good, but if it is really going to suit your skin type,
Correct.
that has to come through you. And if not you can always ask your dermat.
Yeah, because
They're
I think
there.
more
They'll tell
often,
you.
more often than not, it's just information that we're
Correct.
gathering.
Yes.
It's not knowledge if you go
It's
to
not,
see.
it's not. And everything has its own pros and cons. If you see Instagram today, even breathing is a problem. We can die of it also.
Yeah.
It can't happen like that.
Because they love sensationalizing
That's
everything.
what. It's
Because
all-
unless I don't, make you feel you're in danger, you're not going to watch my reel.
Correct. That's what.
So they're missing the point that no one's really helping you. They're just scaring you.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
Exactly my point.
Yeah.
Yes. Everything is scaring you and then just giving some other products to tell that no, this is good. You have to just apply this.
So in the morning, my AM routine, what should it be?
It's just 3 simple steps. Use a gentle cleanser.
Yeah.
Like I already told, look for a pH in it. Don't have added minerals or don't have added fragrances or
Okay.
alcohol containing ingredients in it. That
Okay.
is the most important thing. The second thing is look for moisturizer. For moisturizer, ceramide is the best thing that can repair your barrier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So-
please note that.
Yeah. Use something which has ceramide. You can also use something which has glycerine and niacinamide as well. And when it comes to sunscreen, use something which is mineral based sunscreen.
Oh.
Yeah.
And why is that?
Because it is the most mineral based sunscreen are most chemical free sunscreens.
I
could say.
see.
They have least preservatives, they have least fragrances, least alcohols. So all the
Okay.
triggers are not there.
Superb. And in the night, should we follow the same thing or something
No,
different?
So night is something when your skin is actually going into repair mode.
Okay.
So you instead of just use a cleanser, that's okay. Instead of moisturizer, which has to be lightweighted in the morning, at night you could use actually a barrier repairing moisturizer. And the other thing is you can top it up with some serums which would have oatmeal, shea butter, aloe. That also works. Simple.
Oh, that's fabulous. So this is so simple actually,
so
but this
simple.
is very important knowledge. I hope you all have got a pen and paper and written it all down. Perfect.
It's important. Just follow this.
Yeah,
and
it
you will
is.
thank us later. I'm telling you, your sensitive skin will not give you breakouts.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get into a next section of ours, which is called Trend or Trap. The skincare world is buzzing with new promises for sensitive skin. Let's see which ones are worth it and which ones are just hype. Ready, Doc?
Yeah.
All right. So the first one is Exosome serums. Are these really magic repair drops or just marketing sparkle?
Exosomes, let's say they are actually magic repair drops, but we can't rely on all the exosomes they are in the market. These are the tiny particles which are going to help and calm, soothe your skin. That is true.
Okay.
But because it is so new, we don't know how the future looks. Currently, all the studies are promising. So, what you can do best here is to rely on your dermatologist approved exosomes. That's the best thing to do.
Okay, perfect. The next one, biotech skincare. Real science breakthrough or just fancy packaging?
Okay, so have you heard about lab grown diamonds which are trending these days?
Yes.
So biotech is something similarly like a lab grown ingredients which are made from bacteria, yeast and fungi. Did you know?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so these are just lab grown ingredients. They are very easy and good to use too. Main ingredient here are polynucleotide, and which helps in scar healing, wound healing, anti-aging, rejuvenation, all those things. They are not meant for everyone, but yes, they are good addition to your skincare, but they are also very heavy on your pockets. So you have to decide wisely.
Okay, that's definitely out for my teenagers for sure.
Yeah. You don't expose them to all of that now.
No, 100% not. Okay, then AI skincare. Your personal skin expert or too much tech for our face?
Personal skincare expert AI, yes, maybe to a bit of extent, but you Google any of your symptoms and it says cancer. How are you sure that AI is giving you right information? You have to always back it up. So how would you do that? Go to a dermatologist and ask them.
Okay, so all the questions, the roads are leading to please go to a dermatologist. They've studied for years, they've studied skin types, they've actually sacrificed all their days when you were going out and partying. They've been sitting at home and studying. So please go to them, use their expertise, and only then buy your products. Yes? Okay, so the next question. Cooling botanicals like aloe, rose, turmeric, gentle healers or hidden irritants?
These are like your nani's remedies.
Oh.
So old school these days. But yes, few of them are really cooling, like aloe I have also mentioned, and they're very good for sensitive skin.
Okay.
But I would not say you use it directly. You always do a patch test first. And there are lots of better formulation these days, so prefer those. Why do you want to just rub it on your skin which doesn't have any scientific backing?
Yeah, actually that's true.
Yeah.
ये सारे नानी के नुस्खे are outdated now, I think.
Exactly. There are lots of products to use. I know, so sad. But still, lots of very good products from which you can have a pick. So don't force yourself through the
Yeah.
natural remedies or herbal remedies if not necessary.
Yeah, actually that really makes sense because, like you said, you're just rubbing it on your skin. It's not really doing anything. It's just on the, like maybe fascia, it's just outside.
That's it.
It's not going in.
That's it.
And being...
And also, it's like scrubbing and exfoliating your skin. It's also removing your upper layer. And then again, your skin is more prone to more damage.
Yeah, and as it is, you've got sensitive skin and then you're irritating it even more.
So your skin
See?
layer is already weak. You're making it more weak.
Yeah, see, that's why it's important to go to a dermatologist. Okay, and lastly, protective skincare basics. So, are cleaners, moisturizers, sunscreen enough, or is it playing too safe?
It is enough. It's not playing too safe. It is actually the best thing to do when you have sensitive skin. But alongside, if you have some other things like pigmentation or acne, then of course you will have to add other things like adapalene or benzoyl peroxide when you have acne. When you have pigmentation, some other things like kojic acid, licorice. That could be in addition, but not just because you're trying some trend or this is just new in the market and you have to try this. No, it's a big no. You don't have to do that.
See, all these words, even I didn't know. And all these terms and all these technical, ingredients that are there.
Yeah.
And it's so important because we're just taking skin for granted.
Yes.
And we're just buying all these fancy packagings. I've just understood that it's just a trap actually.
It is. And how many times is that you have bought a fancy packaging and you have read the ingredient?
Yeah.
It never happens.
It never
It's
happens.
just because your favorite influencer is suggesting something, you're just going out and buying it, or if you just have to post because it's trending that you also have done the same trend, you're buying it.
I got it. It's like this beautiful woman that you just go out and marry,
Yeah.
and then you realize, okay, wrong decision. I didn't read her label. I was joking, yeah. So basically, friends, less is more. Protect your barrier, your skin barrier. Test before you commit, and give your skin some gentle love. No gimmicks, just science-backed care. Got it? You know, now that we've actually exposed ke nani ke nuskes are pretty outdated, I'm sure we're going to touch on a lot of people's sensitive side. Here we're talking about sensitive skin, but kuch log kuch zyada hi sensitive hote hai. So why do you think like it's outdated? Like how would you like definitely validate this?
Okay, let's go back to those days when Nani had to do all this. Why? Because she didn't have access. There were not so much of clinical studies, trials, experiments, not so many of the products. तब क्या था? हल्दी, चंदन, मुल्तानी मिट्टी, that's it.
जो घर में था, जो अपने किचन में था.
Exactly.
ठीक है.
तब हमारे पास ट्रेंड नहीं था. मुश्किल से एक पैरासिटामोल टैबलेट लेनी होती तो उसके लिए भी बहुत मेहनत करना पड़ता. तब वो बाहर से प्रोडक्ट्स कैसे लाते? These products have been built after so many years of experiences, experiment, real-time people. So why would you want to put yourself through backdated things wherein there's no research about it? Lots of things when we say besan, niacinamide, किससे बनता है? बेसन से ही बनता है. But then that besan is the crude form. Niacinamide is the softest form which you can apply directly onto your skin. 2 drops and you're done.
Oh, so, really? Oh my God, I'm going to tell all my Gujju friends about this because they harass me a lot because I just use all these products and they said, no, Tannaz, don't do this. Use, nani ke nuske, ye mix karo, na wo mix karo. I said, listen, I don't have that much time. I can't take things out of my kitchen. Ma, musibat se I take things out of my kitchen to cook.
No, so we are so privileged. We have all the things. We have to just pick the right ingredient and we are good to go.
Yeah.
So why would you want to do the nuske and everything again? Not needed.
Yeah. And it's very, also, you don't know whether you're using the real good haldi.
That's
Is
true.
it a contaminated haldi?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Lots of hybrid things these days we would not know. Unless until your skin is breaking out bad, you would not know that it is bad.
Actually, because in the good old days when Nani was young, she had good haldi.
Yeah, it was all organic.
Organic. Abhi dekho na market mein hame kya mil raha hai. So yeah, I better not do that. I mean, I rather buy a product which has gone through the scientific tests and it's gone through, all the certifications and it's gone through all the, like people have used it and it's certified.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes. So
yeah, that makes more sense.
It's a no for home remedies or DIYs. Especially for the sensitive skin. I won't recommend it to other skin types as well. But yeah, up to you.
No, not up to you. This is correct. I mean, to guide people the correct way. I thank you so much. This makes so much sense, to me. So do you think more often than not, people are just taking their skin for granted?
Yes. Say, let's start with an example. मान लो आपका हड्डी टूट गया. What do? You don't do or you don't treat it at home. You go to an orthopedician.
Yeah,
Same
obviously.
thing. When something else is breaking out, your skin is the largest organ of the body. Why do you want to treat it at home when it's breaking out? Go to a dermat. We have also studied the same years to reach here, and of course, it will be much more safer.
Yes, that's a real valid point because for every other organ, like if I was dealing with my heart problem or a lung problem or even a digestion problem, I will not use ghar ke nuske. I will first and foremost go to the doc, the specialist, ask him like what exactly is wrong, diagnose it.
Correct.
So he can give me my options of treatment. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, we can't just take our skin for granted.
That's true. And a lot of information available online, but I would still say that don't rely on all of it. You would not know under what circumstances, what skin type, what weather conditions it has been made. It is always better to go to a doctor and then decide what works
especially
out for you.
Do not rely on ChatGPT to answer your skin queries. Please don't do that, teenagers. I would highly not recommend that. Okay, so before we close, we're going to get into a rapid fire. Quick answers only, Doc. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so ready, steady, let's go. First question. One thing people with sensitive skin should never ever do.
Over scrubbing.
Wow, that was really fast. One ingredient you absolutely trust for calming your skin.
Ceramides.
Okay. One myth about sensitive skin you want gone forever.
That sensitive skin is weak. No, it's just reactive. Please understand this. It's just reactive, it's not weak.
Oh, that's a very valid point. Okay. If sensitive skin had a personality, what would it be?
It would be always on the tip of toes, running from all the triggers.
Oh my God, I can just imagine. It's such a cute explanation. So, sensitive skin isn't a curse, it's just extra talkative.
Correct.
Right? It's about listening, protecting, and smart care. Well, that's a wrap on decoding sensitive skin here on Skin Science with UV Doux. Send us your skin questions or topics for future episodes. We would love hearing from you. I'm Tannaz Irani, signing off. Stay radiant, stay curious, and keep it science-backed.